What's going on, guys? DC5 Max. Today we're going to be doing a little walkthrough of the build on the old RSX here. So we're just going to do a little walk around. So in here we have a JDM K24A bone stock. In here we have some Alpha Series 2200 series injectors, K-tune fuel rail, it's Amazon catch can. We have a CSF King Cooler radiator, Speed Factory 1000 horsepower intercooler, 3-inch Amazon custom intercooler piping. We have a VS 6262 turbo journal bearing. I believe the header is a PLM turbo manifold, custom up pipe. Those are both Sear coated. For wastegate, I'm running a on-3 wastegate as well with a on-3 blow-off valve. We are also running a custom battery relocation kit. For suspension, we have Megan Racing Track Series coilovers. Have those dialed up pretty good right now. Also for the motor, sorry, I'm kind of hopping around. We're still in the engine bay area. We have the Hondata 4-port boost controller, as well with the K-tune 4-bar map sensor, RBC intake manifold, stock throttle body. We have the air intake temp sensor in the RBC manifold, just the rest of the vacuum lines for the booster. Running the K-tune AC power steering delete kit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Track Tough upper coolant housing. Little 4-inch intake, I believe. Somebody gave me. Amazon's turbo blankets. The fuel line, 6AN fuel line. I made that. The Evil Energy Amazon stuff. I think that's it for the bay. If I miss anything, throw it down in the comments. Oh yeah, for the trans, we have these little Amazon solid shifter bushing things, the Speed Factory springs in the transmission, the detent springs, and the shifter springs as well, and the shift selector. Running a 5-speed base model trans with an M Factory LSD that is bone stock as well, besides the LSD. OEM axles. For the motor, we're running no heat, no AC, no power steering. We do have a fuel pressure regulator tucked up in the cowl. That's I can't remember if it's Fuel Lab or one of those ones, Aeromotives, one of those. No wipers on the vehicle. For brakes, we're running just Brembo stock replacements with pads and rotors, both Brembo. You can find those online. Now for tires, this is my street setup. We're running the TL Type S. People call them the waffles. So in the front, I'm running some M&H Race Masters. I found those work pretty well in the street. In the rear, we just have some whatever tires in the back, whatever you get. Stock brakes in the rear as well. Now for the inside of the car, we're going to step in here. We have a Quorobo just bucket seat. I got this from a deal from a buddy. It's been in the car for a minute. Shifter down here. Steering wheel shot because the body's got a lot of miles. It's got like 270 on the chassis, but for gauges, oil pressure, this one's not even hooked up right now. You got the boost gauge that's working, and an AFR gauge. AM, always go for the AM shit on the air fuel gauge. Never had any issues with those. But stock cluster, water temp over here, doubled in Android based head units. Trying to think of anything else. Glove box delete, you know. We got in the back, hold on, trying to get the gimbal turned around. Back semi gutted, I guess, full gutted, whatever you want to call it. Right there in the corner you can kind of see the fuel pump relay. For fuel pump, we're running the 525 Hellcat fuel pump. Pretty simple. You can just modify the cage a little bit to get that to fit. Stock handbrake, Type R shift knob, RSX mats, nothing special. Like I said, this chassis is not super clean. Got the Broadway mirror. You don't know what it's about. I think I got the, let's see, it's starting to rain on me, guys. But we got the brace bars down here, E-box sway bar. Nothing too fancy. 5% tint. We got a inline fuel filter as well. Is the pump filter. We've got upgraded front bushings there in the lower control arms in the front as well as the rear. That's what you just saw. Carbon fiber mirrors. I think that kind of covers it all, guys. It's starting to rain a little bit. If any questions, throw them down below in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe.